First off, thank you to Mr. Barwick and Mr. Spellman for inviting me to speak to you all tonight. It's interesting and it's a lot different for me talking to the St. Pius community without a headset on and saying, hello and welcome into the Gold Mine Sports Network. But tonight, instead of talking about sports, I'll be telling you what St. Pius means to me. So like many other students that enter St. Pius as a freshman, I had plans to be an athlete, to make sports teams, but that didn't really work out for me. I thought about playing football, but decided I didn't think it was for me. Then I focused on basketball, but for those of you that have watched the team, you know the class of 2019 at St. Pius is the best basketball class we've ever had here. So I quickly learned that and didn't make that team either. I played soccer all my life, but didn't feel like I had the conditioning to make that team. So I thought I had figured it out. I was going to play baseball at St. Pius. I was going to play the numbers game, but I hadn't played baseball since 4th grade. As you can imagine, I eventually got cut from the team. One thing that I had been doing at St. Pius since the first week of my freshman year was working with the student broadcast program. Gary Schmidt, who you all might know as Schmitty, recruited me in after my 8th grade year, and he gave me an opportunity to prove myself within the program and show what I could do. My freshman year, after calling my first game, I fell in love with the art of sports broadcasting, and eventually took over last year as the student director and lead commentator of the webcast program. With that, I'm very proud of our crew for having won that national award Mr. Barwick mentioned for best marketing last year. But one thing that has impressed me most is the community we have and the support that we've gotten over the past 4 years, but especially over the past year. We've shattered every viewership record in every sport, and the support from the community means a lot to me personally, because this even goes for a lot of you in the room. You've encouraged me to pursue my passion of sports broadcasting as a career. Now, another unique experience I've had at St. Pius is the guitar program. I had never played guitar before I came to St. Pius. Now, I'm a 4-year member of the guitar program, a 2-year member of the advanced guitar ensemble. And if you ask me what is special about the guitar program, I'd tell you that it's a dedicated program. A lot of schools don't have that. We have a teacher, an excellent instructor, Mr. Brian Kennedy, who focuses really on developing musicians to be very technically sound and very knowledgeable. And for me, going through this program, not only have I learned a life skill that will help me for the rest of my life and be something I can always take forward with me, but I've also gotten opportunities I never could have dreamed of having through the advanced guitar class. One of those being back in February, we visited the Country Music Hall of Fame and played a show there on our trip to Nashville. Also, we've gotten to tour the state, going to play at different universities and colleges like the University of Georgia, Reinhardt University, and Young Harris. We'll be playing at Young Harris this Saturday. And also, one of the coolest things is we get to go record at Callan-Weld Studios every year. We did that in January of this year, recorded original songs with a producer who has won and been nominated for Grammys. Worked with people like Rihanna, Jay-Z, Kelly Clarkson, just to name a few. Also, the coolest thing, or one of the most interesting things about the program that you may not know, is that we compete every year. We have a guitar competition, which is something a lot of people might not know. It's called the Large Group Performance Evaluation. And the advanced guitar class for the 5th straight year achieved a superior rating, which is the highest rating that you can earn. A lot of guitarists from the program have gone on to play on the next level. And speaking of the next level and the college level, in terms of my future personally, as Mr. Barwick mentioned, I'll be attending Georgia College and State University in the class of 2023 with the intended major of mass communication. And additionally, I plan to broadcast for their athletics department and audition for their guitar ensemble. St. Pius has presented me, and this community has presented me with the support and the opportunities to discover and follow and pursue my passions. And there's a chance that maybe one day you'll see or hear me broadcast in the future. So thank you so much for your support of the community. We all really appreciate it.